Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Rodrigo. Hannibal. Out to the left it goes. Hannibal. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Raúl. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Ribery. And he was quick to react. And that is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, he's in a great position here. Engages and forces him off the ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rodrigo. Serginho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Xavi Alonso. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Adriano. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Neymar. And it's Ribery. Adriano. Decent chance! And he's done it! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ribery. That's an excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. Adriano! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Tunisia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodrigo. Tunisia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Costa Curta. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Hannibal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a pretty loose pass. Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Always onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Pete...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Tunisia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Tunisia are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, Neymar.
And the action is back underway.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10.
Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Now can he find... Shot a goal! De Bruyne. And it's Xabi Alonso. Hannibal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Batistuta. Madrid finding their passes. Rodrigo. Ribéry. Good, strong midfield running here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he's intervened well there. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Bruyne. And reclaimed it in a... applies the finish! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They've played it short. So we've reached the hour mark. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne. Some resolute defending there.
Tunisia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso. That's Hannibal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot. It's Adriano! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rice. Tunisia still have the cards to affect this game. Ball swung. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This big chance! He has done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
How many? Just how many? So now the difference is 3. He rises! Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He carries far too far and out of play. Serginho. And that is out of play. Mbappe. Serginho does well to get it back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Sakiri. And that has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Ribery. Oh, well measured. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. Now the... Oh, smashing header! Chance again? No.
Tunisia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Caceres. Adriano. Ribery. And they're back on the ball again. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Strokes it back. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Messi. Little pass back. Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi. Hannibal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Ribery. Tunisia finding their passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that is a hefty challenge. And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Nice control.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Now the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
What a throw in. Caicedo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha played into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Saliba calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ribery. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Adriano taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Decent hit from there. Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? It's Adriano! Tunisia who take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Tunisia have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Kane. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Tunisia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Ribery. He has found the way through. He's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Ødegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted.
There will be 1
Rafinha.
minute added time.
Hannibal, nice looking ball. Chips it through. He is through here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I
think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Tunisia have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Tunisia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now he's off and running. Akanji cuts out the pass, and he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Tunisia presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Off the post! Fagioli. Tunisia do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
That is ended up in no man's... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come... And one more try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to...
Big chance! One-on-one! Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Xavi Alonso. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hannibal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hannibal. Smoothly does it. Looking to play him in. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And there is his 30th goal. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Rafinha, number 7, Rodrigo, Coming on the field.
And it's Ribery.
Number 15,
And this is Adriano.
Skiri.
It's a good ball out wide.
Number 18, Mbappe.
Ribery. Ribery! A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Hannibal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. That's a throw. Tunisia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has not gone well. 75 minutes played. And they win it back again. Can he latch on to this? Ødegaard. Azar. Fagioli. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tunisia are closing in on a comfortable win. Has another go!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ribery. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Hannibal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. That is lovely.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hannibal. Fagioli. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. Tunisia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tunisia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Lewandowski. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Tunisia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Adriano. Ribery. Adriano shoots! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Hannibal. Tunisia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Vitz. Pass somewhat off target. Vitz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ricci. Can he get on the end of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Lewandowski. Rodrigo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played. Rafinha. And it's Xavi Alonso. Played into space. Oh, that's superb. There's the shot! Has another go! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Tunisia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can read...
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. There's chance! Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hannibal. Tunisia have scored 2 quick goals here. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. Adriano. Big chance! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
For Tunisia, after 39 minutes.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And yes, it's him again. Tunisia are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Hannibal. Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. And he's big chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt?
And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Egypt really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Tunisia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
shoots! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pass is just off target. And Del Piero! Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's away. He can run onto that. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach.
Tunisia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hannibal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Out to the left it goes. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, cracking ball. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Del Piero gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Ribery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Over to the left. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Ribery. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Saka. Oh, it's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Hannibal. Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's cause for mild irritation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hannibal. It could be in. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Cafu. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about
I'd
that.
like
Intense
to ask
and
you to join
utterly
me in
captivating.
wishing our birthday boy a
Tunisia,
very special
3-0 up at the break,
birthday.
precisely
Substitution for
as they would have
Tunisia.
dreamt it.
Number 2, Van Dijk.
There's the start of the second half.
Him is number 37, Van de Ven.
Tunisia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. It's a goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Oh, terrible pass. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tunisia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Egypt have their second corner now. And that has left him in a heap. And he whips in across. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there. And it's Ribery. Rafinha. He's had a shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher.
Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adriano! Adriano! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Saliba. Tunisia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good run down the right. Now it's Neymar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Tunisia do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hannibal. And that's another throw. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played back in. Alonso. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! He's got away with one there. He's well positioned here. Guti.
There they go, hunting again.
The ball's gone astray. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kane. Kane charging forward, the ball at his feet. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was... And he shoots! Adriano! That is wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And the shot!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That's tidy. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. He refuses to take the bait. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Tunisia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
And it's Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Tunisia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Tunisia utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are already promptly back underway. Driving on and making good progress. And he's lost his man here. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race, and he's following up! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Guti. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Tunisia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Kane.
Tunisia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! Oh no, what has happened here? Aimed in towards the city, gets big! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh no, this does not look good. Koundé. Hernandez. Rice. And it's Sarr. And Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. Shot a goal! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Substitution for Tunisia. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 18, Mbappe.
Shaqiri.
Number 15,
Hannibal.
Shaqiri. Number 27, Serginho.
Closing in on goal.
Substitution in progress.
Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's in space and looking for options, and he's managed to get free. Delivery. It's a mighty effort! And that's past the post. Koundé puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a go! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rice clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. It's Alonso! Oh, impressive strike.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Hannibal. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Now there's a fine ball.
I'd be disappointed with that.
Rice. And again they run up against Adriano! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Rice, Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Without the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Guti attempts a clearance.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Can he get on the end of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Serginho did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Alexander-Arnold, can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tunisia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really...
And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk. Ribery. Stojkovic. That looks a good ball through. Vinicius Junior! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to
Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh no, great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left. Oh, not quite. The referee's awarded a free kick. Looking for options for movement. Hoist it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. Adriano. And here's Vinicius Junior. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Thinks about the shot. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adriano. Oh, well measured. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beckham, can he get on the end of this? Fired deep to... He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tunisia finding their passes. Rodrigo, shot a goal! No mistake! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Frimpong. Kamavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. De Ligt cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Stojkovic. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Saliba attempts a clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And if you do have
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Tunisia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Threads one in. Schlotterbeck goes long. Hannibal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hernandez. De Ligt. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Frimpong is in a really good position out wide. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Adriano. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Frimpong. Frimpong to Beckham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodrigo.
Pretty robust defending.
Adriano has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Kamavinga. Schlotterbeck.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Priol gets a foot in here. Beckham. Stojkovic. And it's Beckham. Hernandez. It's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Frimpong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's got away.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Grigori, number 7. Rodrigo,
Engages and forces him off the ball.
11, Rafinha, number
Nicely
20,
intercepted. Adriano
Middle of the
chasing
field,
after it.
number 15.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Skiri,
He is through here.
Messi.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's
18,
gone.
Mbappe, number 27. Serginho.
He knew what was coming.
Number
That's a
4,
yellow card.
Raul.
Players have gathered
Substitution
round
in
and they are
progress.
clearly concerned.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Substitution.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
That was travelling. And he skips past his man. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Serginho has it in a wide position. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Punched away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. The bottom line is pressing so effective, that's why everybody's doing it now.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be...
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, decent chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and
4 added
waiting
minutes has
moments
been
ago.
indicated.
Already he has scored. He's gone for goal. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And they've got Reed. Adriano going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And he's managed to get free. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tunisia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Tunisia against Fenerbahce.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's on chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. Now it's Solot. Now it's Rafinha. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's Adriano! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tunisia find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tunisia have hit a quick-fire double here. He's in a great position here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Adriano. Now it's Rafinha. And he's lost his man here. Real chance. He's having a shot! And it's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shot could be on. Adrian shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Half an hour played now. Oh, nice touch. Adriano. Asensio aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. That's Hannibal. Rafinha. Spread neatly. Oh, it's a great ball. Can he finish? Adriano! That is wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Asensio. And he's picked out the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ribery. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Surlot. Great chance! Hannibal. Spread it left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schlotterbeck. Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A lot of space ahead of him. Yep. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Tunisia utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rodrigo gets into a good position. There's the shot! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Rodrigo calmly anticipates. Oh, good-looking ball. Hannibal. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! Skriniar gets it away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Hannibal. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Williams. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Tunisia have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. What a sensational save from Ederson! Could be danger here. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Asensio. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adriano is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a shot! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Fenerbahce playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. That's a throw. Semedo was in no mood for any of that. Hannibal. That's very neat. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Little doubt, that is a foul. Hannibal has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Now it's Solot. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Williams! And he's hit it too high. Alvarez is there, and he can pick it up. Looking for options for movement. Ribery. Hannibal. Skriniar goes sliding in. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Oh, there was plenty on that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the number on the board is 3. That's good running with the ball. A lovely feed. Can he finish? No, it's wide. And we're done. Tunisia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly...